Hello, hello. Wait and see if we get some people on live before we get started. If you're watching this recording, try to get yourself nice and grounded in this intense energy. Hello, hello, and welcome. Waiting for a few more people to hop on before we continue. How has everyone's energy been with this planetary alignment? Let me know in the comments. Hello, hello, welcome, Emma. Please share in the comments how your energy has been the last few days leading up to this alignment and how you're feeling today. Personally, I have been feeling all over the place emotionally and a lot of tension in my body, and those are all ascension symptoms. They're not fun to feel, but they are all part of the process. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about what exactly this planetary alignment is bringing in for us, and then also how to bring in the correct energy to create the space for manifestation. So we're going to be doing a ritual and a spell specifically around manifesting to call in everything that we desire for this new year. So to begin, we'll talk about the planetary alignment first. So today is one of the most powerful manifestation days we have ever had, and the parade of Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and the moon are all aligned in the sky right now, and they bring a potent energy of personal growth, collective spiritual awakening, and manifestations. So with this energy, that is why I chose that we should do a manifestation spell today. And on the 29th, we also have a new moon, and it is the dawn of the age of Aquarius. So this new moon will be in Aquarius, and it is the first time that we see this new age Aquarius moon for many, many, many years. So this brings in a ton of new energy. And if you aren't aware of what has happened in the past throughout history when the age of Aquarius comes into play, I'll just drop a few of the things that happened. You can think of the assassination of Martin Luther King. You can think of the French Revolution and so many other wild, big, impactful things that shifted the trajectory of history happened when the golden age or the age of Aquarius becomes at its peak. So this golden age is bringing so much change for all of us and new beginnings. And as you're already seeing in the media, in the politics, everything that's going on right now, the California fires, unfortunately, everything has to crumble to come and be reborn and start anew. And it's really sad and scary sometimes to be witnessing these big shifts in our planet, but they are all part of this new age that we are all stepping into. So to begin, we are going to start by cleansing our space. So if you are doing this along with me, feel free to grab whatever you use to cleanse your space and yourself. I'm using cedar which I have collected from my yard and bundled myself. So I'm just going to get this nice and smoky and cleanse myself and cleanse the space, the cauldron, and all the herbs that we are going to be using today. Okay, so before you do any type of spell, you want to make sure that you are purified and you have released anything from your life that no longer serves you. So this technique is called releasing. And so essentially you're just going to write down on a piece of paper, I release, and then just brain dump everything that no longer serves your highest and greatest good. You're going to write it down on that piece of paper, and then you're going to tear it up and you're going to place it in your cauldron and you're going to burn it. Preferably do this outside because it's going to get quite smoky. So I'm actually going to burn mine at the end. So I'm just going to set mine there. And the items that you're going to need for this spell today are some salt. You can use white or black salt, whatever you prefer to use for your spells. Then you're going to need a bay leaf. On the bay leaf, you're going to write down everything that you're wanting to manifest in this coming cycle or in the next coming year or whenever it is meant to actually flow in. But this is where you want to write it down. I actually filled my bay leaf quite full on both sides with everything that I truly desire to come in for this coming year. And then you're going to want some herbs or dried flowers, whatever it is that you want to use. Mine I've chosen today I chose rose for love and protection, lavender for an open heart to receive what I am calling in, and spruce for resilience, protection, and purification. And what you're going to do is essentially crumble these herbs up so they're nice and fine, and then mix them up on your surface so that they're nice and blended. And then you're going to take your favorite essential oils. So if you want to use something specific that will assist in your spell, go for it, or you can pick your favorite oils. So I picked peppermint and lavender. So I'm just going to put a few drops in my hand and mix it together. And then I'm going to actually coat the outside of my candle with the oil so it's wet and nicely covered. And then you're actually going to roll this into your herbs so that it sticks to the outside of your candle. So just press that in, get it nice and coated. And then whatever doesn't stick, just leave it on the plate. And then that is actually where you're going to stick your candle. So I'm just going to light the bottom of my candle so it gets nice and hot and melty. And then that way it will stick to my plate. And I'm just going to surround the herbs around the candle. So now, essentially, what we are going to do is surround that with salt. And this is just going to protect our spell and keep it even safer and stronger. And you just want to do it in a circle and make sure you completely close your circle. There. And salt is specifically for protection in any spell. So just if you weren't aware of that, I'm just going to shake the rest of the salt off for a second here. There we go. Okay. So the next step for this spell will be to light your bay leaf. And as we do so, we're actually going to say a few things. Okay. So first of all, when you do the release, you may want to say a little spell as well so that you completely clear those things that you want to release. I've written an example here so that I'll share it with you if you want to use that when you do this as well. So I wrote, I release all that no longer serves me and clear any and all energies that do not belong to me. I am open to the natural flow of the universe, and I call in my guides to protect me as I walk my destined path. So once you have burned what you want to release, then you are going to light your candle. And you can say a spell during this as well. I have written, with this spell, I welcome in the magic of the planetary alignment and the energy of the age of Aquarius to make all of my deepest desires come true for my highest and greatest good. And then you're simply going to burn the bay leaf. I suggest placing it in your cauldron so that it can fully flame away. And that is essentially the end of the spell. You want to let your candle burn down completely so that it completely finishes the spell. And then if you want, you can then journal in a very gratitude type of mindset with your journaling about the amazing things that you desire coming in for you. So get really specific and speak and write as though you already have the things that you desire. So for example, if I am calling in money for 2025, I can say, I am so thankful and grateful that I have so much abundance of money so that I can, and then list all the things that you would do with that money. Perhaps you want to donate to charity more. You want to help your local community. You want to go after some big dreams that you've been putting off because you don't have the money currently. Speak in the I am or current, presently, already having tense, and it's going to be so much more powerful to call in everything that you desire. So that is the end of this spell. I am going to let my candle sit here for the rest of the night until it burns out completely. Let me know if you give this a try, and I would love to get any feedback, or if you want to know any other spells, I would love to share some more with you. So just leave a comment, and I will see you all next time. All right. Have a good night, and so much love and light and good positive energy with this planetary alignment and going into the future.